You know what, brothers? I told you guys that I was gonna keep you guys updated on this brick lady. I still don't know if she's in jail, if what has happened. I'm not even sure. But I just happened to find a news clip of the person that was accused of throwing the brick. AK, you know what I'm saying? So, brothers, I just want you to listen to the brother of what he said because the internet was in an uproar after the lady who was allegedly hit with a brick. It caused a lot of differences among black men and black women. But I want you to listen to what he has to say because it affected his life in a negative way. So let's get to it.
Live on KPRC TV and the KPRC2 Plus live stream. The news starts now.
Right now, 10 competing claims about this viral video.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
As the woman seen in it cancels her plan to turn herself in for theft charges.
Only on two, the man accused of the violence reaches out to KPRC2 and shares his story in the aftermath of that night.
What has it been like for you having to stay silent?
It's the hardest thing to do, is to not say anything when the whole world is saying something about you.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Keith Garvin. The woman who made those allegations is wanted by Houston police tonight because investigators say she made up the story to profit from a GoFundMe. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is now live at HPD headquarters tonight with the exclusive interview. Bryce.
Keith and Daniela, Rhoda Osman, who's known virally as Brick Lady, was expected to surrender here at Houston Police Headquarters this afternoon. That did not happen. But tonight, the man who she accused of throwing that brick at her head when she says she wouldn't give him her phone number is telling only KPRC2 what he says happened that night.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
This video has been seen millions of times. The man accused of the viral brick throw reached out to me for his first interview.
This was a well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
Olin Douglas is a father, son, and small business owner. But in September, allegations made by 33-year-old Rhoda Osman nearly put it all at risk.
It caused people who I thought really knew me to kind of betray me.
Douglas says he met her at a club near the Galleria as she wore a mask that only revealed her eyes. He invited her to an after party.
It's as if she was trying to get in some type of conflict.
But says she was aggressive and very intoxicated. They ended up in a car with friends.
She physically didn't start touching me until I asked her to leave. So you got to get out.
Outside the car, Houston police say surveillance video then showed Osman slapping him in the face before he hit her back with what appears to be a plastic water bottle in hand.
You should never hit a woman in general, but I didn't want to hit her, actually. It was like she hit me and I just reacted.
According to court documents.
Let me tell you something, brothers. I've already said this already. A lot of our women are violent. They don't, and I say this a lot. These women out here are out of control. They're out of control. They don't know how to act, and the thing is, they don't have anybody over them. And I know that probably sounds harsh, but these women need to be controlled because right now, these women out here, and I'm talking about the women of America, are out of control. And then they're always looking for somebody to save them whenever they do something stupid because they let their emotions make stupid decisions for them. I don't make these things up, but let's go ahead and continue with this brother.
Documents the footage didn't match what Osman told police, that a male Uber driver threw a brick at her and tried to kidnap her, that she did her own investigation and was told that Douglas was the one who assaulted her. She's now charged with theft because prosecutors say she made it up and tried to profit from this GoFundMe that raised more than $42,000.
It's been a divide between, black men, black women, and it's really evil what she did.
If police didn't have this surveillance video, this evidence that basically clears you, what kind of situation do you think you would be in?
I would be that guy that hit a girl with a brick. I'm black. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested in 30 seconds from this going out.
Douglas says he's received death.
And that usually even happens. That happens because they're always going to believe the woman, brothers, no matter what. I've said this already before in another video. There are black men that are in prison and jail over something that the woman said that was a lie. These women out here, they don't care about you. They don't care about your life, brothers. I'm not saying all of them, but 99.9% of them do not care about you. They are selfish and they don't take accountability. And the thing is, brothers, it took a surveillance video. If there was no surveillance video, this dude would probably be behind bars.
Death threats from complete strangers.
She's just manipulating people using their pain. And that should be the true crime here.
He hopes people online will be more conscious.
The internet is the internet. It's not real life all the time.
And I spoke with Houston police this evening. They tell me that the Major Offenders Division investigated this alleged assault, but the evidence in the case led them to this theft charge against Osmond. Tonight, she does remain wanted, but in an Instagram comment from her page, she said that she's been harmed and abused.
Well, we already went through all that already, brothers. She's been arrested already, but there's another video that I want to see. The other video, I haven't even watched it. I watched this one, but the other one I haven't. But let me see. Let me go check it out real quick. So, brothers, we got Fox News. So I'm gonna see what they say on Fox News. This is pretty short, so let's see what's going on.
In tonight's Crime Files, we have a development in the viral Brick Lady story. So we told you about how this woman who raised over $40,000 on GoFundMe is now charged, accused of making the entire story up.
Fox 26's Abigail Dye is joining us. And Abigail, you spoke to that guy here today who was accused of throwing and hitting the woman with that brick.
Yes, and he has quite the story. I mean, he has a whole side to his story, and it's a lot different than her story. And he straight up says that he didn't do this. He didn't hit her with the brick, but all of this that followed, all of this social media nonsense has really wreaked havoc on his life and reputation.
Her real name is Rhoda Osmond. She claimed a man hit her with a brick because she wouldn't give him her number. She posted the video months ago and it went viral.
I never did anything in my life.
Brothers, even looking at that, I don't even know if a water bottle would have even swole her face up. He must have, if he did, I think he said he hit her with a water bottle, or she was hit with a water bottle. So would a water bottle swell your face up like that? He must have hit her hard. Let's continue.
To hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no.
She ended up stacking up more than $42,000 on a GoFundMe with the story. Now it's called a total scam. Court records say Osmond called police reporting the incident, saying Olin Douglas was the man who hit her. But she changed her story multiple times, and police say they got security video of the incident that showed Osmond hitting Douglas, then Douglas hitting her back, saying the video didn't match Osmond's claims. The document goes on to say this isn't Osmond's first scam, saying in 2020 she made a GoFundMe claiming a man hit her in Minneapolis. But police there say there's no record of her being assaulted.
You know what kills me with all that, brothers, is nobody took the time to really, and to be honest with you, I'm mostly speaking about the women. Nobody really took the time to investigate what happened. Nobody took the time. But for some reason, black women were quick to throw judgment on black men. And I said this in another video. What's going on, Misperception? There was a lot of women that were talking about putting black men to sleep permanently. You had women talking about buying guns. Oh, I'm going to shoot. If he touch me, I'm going to shoot him. I mean, I'm not going to, we're already divided already as black men and women, but it only made things worse. And the thing, one woman caused a big old division, made things worse. And I don't even understand that. But again, they didn't take time to investigate. Brothers, when I heard about this, I chose not to engage with any other woman about this situation because I already knew where it was going to go. So it was just best for me to just go ahead and just investigate and see how long this goes. Even the fact that she took $42,000 from GoFundMe, there were still women that were still on her side. And you think some of these women actually went back and apologized? Because it was a war on a lot of social media networks. It was a war between black men and women because of one woman. But let's continue.
Osman is now charged with theft by deception.
That was the first time you had ever met her?
Yeah. Now, Douglas is telling his side of the story. He came into the studio and sat down with me for Fox 26 Crime Files this week.
Like you said, the security video, according to the court records, does indicate that you hit her.
Yeah.
And I know that many people will think, was there another way to diffuse that situation? Like, what do you have to say about that?
Well, I really try to defend her from hitting me again because she was continuously hitting me. I never like to consider myself a victim, but, you know, it seems like my character has been slandered.
This interview shed a lot of light on this whole situation. You can see the whole thing on Fox 26 Crime Files tomorrow at 5 p.m. It'll be on the Fox local app. You can just...
Now I want to go look for the interview. Let me go look for the interview real quick.